When we are ready to reply to an email, there are a lot of actions that we can do alongside sending our reply. Let's take a look at how to use all of these options here within an email conversation. Up here in these conversation options, you'll see a bunch of different buttons that reflect what you can do. And then to reply to a customer, we can click on the reply button underneath the last email thread. When you reply to a customer from Help Scout, it sends just a regular looking email like the one you would see in Gmail or Outlook. And here in the basic editor, I can compose my reply. And I can also add CC and BCC here if I need to. And while composing my reply, I can also add attachments, emoji reactions, images, and choose from a few different formatting options, just like any other email app that you're already used to. We also have an option here for what we call saved replies. With these, if I have any common responses to frequently asked questions, I can create them as templates and then just quickly add them in when I'm replying to a customer's email. Saved replies can save a lot of time for your team day to day and also help ensure that everyone is providing the same consistent and helpful support to your customers. One other option we have here is to include a link to a help article you have created in your Help Scout account here in your email reply. With this, you don't have to navigate out of your knowledge base to get that link and come back into your email. You can just do that all right here from within the email editor. Another thing you can do here is add private notes to an email conversation. And you might notice that notes have a different color coding. They're yellow. And the difference between a note and a reply is that a customer is not notified of a note. So customers are never ever going to be able to see anything that you add here into a note. This is just for your team and is a great way to communicate internally. In fact, if you have a question for someone else on your team, you can @mention them, and they will get a notification that their attention is needed on this email, both inside their Help Scout account, and they'll also get that notification sent to their own email address as well. Next to that, this cute little lightning bolt here is for what we call manual workflows. And manual workflows help me group a bunch of actions together to run on my command. So instead of answering an email, adding a note to it, changing the status of it, maybe even adding some tags to it, you can do that with 1 or 2 clicks instead of, say, 8 to 10 different clicks. You can also snooze email conversations, which allows you to continue making progress in your inbox while removing the clutter from your immediate view so your team can be focused on the right conversations at the right time. This can be great for situations where you're waiting on updates from other teammates about an issue, or if you just need to come back to the email at a later time. And finally, this sparkle icon we have at the top of the email is for a tool that we call AI Summarize. If you ever find yourself reading an email conversation that has a lot of threads on it, you can use AI to magically read through all of those threads for you instantly, and then leave a bullet point summary for you. This will help you save a lot of time when it comes to reading through email threads to make sure you have an understanding of the customer's problem. So that shows you the main things that happen here within an email conversation. We have even more settings here if you would like to do things like follow along with a conversation or move it to a different inbox if needed. But really, everything that you need to reply to your customer is all here for you on these individual email conversations.